Hi, my name is VitaminDStain and welcome back to some more Kinkoi Golden Time. There's something that I wanted to talk about before starting the video. So like I said in the last episode, I created a poll for you guys to help me decide what game or what visual novel we'll be reading next. And unsurprisingly, Savit seems to be... Well, I'm not done with this game yet, so I guess you could say that the poll is still active. But let's be real here. Savit is not losing, so I'm not even going to bother and giving it more time. I'm going to just decide. Savit is next. Now, because it is a user soft title, and someone clarified that this game does not have anything to do with user soft. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I had that misconception for a very long time. So shout out to that person. Thank you for clarifying that for me. I really do appreciate it. Because Savit is a user soft title and we have been playing user soft titles, aside from this one, I thought about starting another visual novel as we play Savit of the Witch. So here's my idea. Since I upload 3 videos a week on this channel, I upload 2 videos of Savit, and then I will upload 1 video of that other visual novel. And that other visual novel is going to be Chrono Clocks. And that's the one that got the most votes after Savit of the Witch. So just thought I'd let you guys know. I really, really do appreciate you guys participating. It means a lot to me. But that being said, let's get started. It helps a ton that it's warm out today. I always go out when it's warm and stock up on enough supplies for a couple of days so I won't run out on a day-to-day basis. So this works out great. It's like we're on a date. We headed through town together. As long as we're on a date, want to stop by somewhere? A typical date spot. Oh, what about an amusement park? Awful. Too many people will be there with their families, so it's a no-go. How about manga cafe? I'm sure. Karaoke? Seriously? Never mind then. Solo performance by Maria. A Maria just for me is my dream too. Way to make it weird. Really? Of course. Who do you think you are not? Nuh-uh. It's because you said something wonderful. He hit her with the nuh-uh. This made me want to flirt with her like crazy. Even if we don't sing, why don't we go to karaoke anyway? Let's be all mushy in a private room together. She was basically saying she'd be cool with it otherwise. Sure. You got it. Dorm was all ours and this seemed to have inadvertently gotten Ria just as excited. I thought we wouldn't change all that much even if we started dating. But it really is different when we're alone. We're giddy, I guess. We opened up to one another and became closer when we factored in our history as childhood friends. We started dating and now we are getting along great. Chemistry was an inherently wonderful thing. So much so that it made me think to myself, I wish we could be together always. Yeah. I spaced out. Gotta get back on track. Food! Something you'd want to eat. Oh, right. You've got a flimsy palate. She could smell but hardly perceive taste. I wonder what would be good then. Something fragrant. Oh, I bet you aren't. How about something with cilantro? Yes, I'm a Mexican. I like cilantro. Your favorite food? Too complicated. I don't know any restaurants that serve fried onigiri. We gave up on going to the restaurant and went to buy ingredients from the supermarket instead. While we were at it, I would buy some rice. It was convenient how they sold 3 and 5 kilogram sized bags at the supermarket these days. And then... let's see. Soak for around half an hour until it absorbs the water. Hey, this is going to take a while. That's true. I brought over a pot and soaked the rice I brought in with water. With water? And this is a gas canister. It was the kind you'd use for cooking hot pot at camp. You had one of these? I set down the rice now that if I had absorbed... Wait, what? I set down the rice now that it had absorbed the water. Speaking of Ayaka, I'm surprised by how little presence she's had on this route so far. I feel like by now she would have popped up at least once. But I'm glad. I'm tired of her. After it soaks for 30 minutes, we just need to cook it for 15 minutes and then we'll have rice. Crispy? You want to get in the oven? You got it. Since Ria loved fried onigiri, we tried to cook it for ourselves out of the rice. She had a craving for crispy rice. Definitely an enthusiast. Well, not that I had any objections. I've actually been interested myself. When I cooked like this a while back, I was only able to make soup. Alright, those were good times. I made soup for... Those are the very early days of this series. I made a soup for lunch and curry. For dinner in a similar vein, this when I cooked outdoors. The soup had been all my doing, but all of the boarders chipped in for the curry, with my sole contribution being to make the fire. Cooking rice seriously leaves an impression. It's enough to really make it feel like campsite cooking. Did I? I was the root cause of your fried onigiri habit too? Well, what an interesting revelation. Half an hour passed. Okay, it's finally time for the flame to put on the flame. I put it on the flame and waited 20 minutes. Don't rush it. I spent the last half hour preparing the side dishes we bought from the convenience store, so now we were playing the waiting game. The only thing left was to wait for it to be done 20 minutes later and again. 20 minutes was an oddly long time when you did nothing but wait. This girl who hated to wait around reached the end of her rope all too quickly. I've wanted this for a while, but is there any point in asking for permission to smoke? But listen, by the time you ask, it's clearly 100% okay. Anywhere you'd actually smoke won't really care, so are there people who'd say no in those places? I guess people would say no if you were pregnant or something. Go for it. It wasn't great that she smoked, but I wasn't going to be outspoken about it at this point. Ria took one out. It's called a hit in America. A hit. Then put it back. What's up? Not gonna smoke? It sounded like she changed her mind. I'm sorry, can you speak up? Did he say something? Oh, Mrs. Smoothie Pants? Really? By the way, it doesn't bug me at all if you taste like tobacco when we kiss. It'd bug me. It'd bug me. Imagine kissing an ashtray. That's kind of gross. Smoking is bad. Don't smoke. Don't do drugs. Even with too much time on our hands, we waited without being bored and... A huge failure, actually. A huge failure. As far as Ria was concerned, the rice was well done. But this was a failure any way you looked at it. It was too burnt. I tossed out the charred parts, and we had the safe portion together with the side dishes from the convenience store. Ria happily munched away at the portion of the rice that was very lightly scorched. I wasn't personally satisfied with how it turned out, but I guess it was enough as long as she was happy. I set the pot down and turned off the flame. And that was when it happened. What? A gust of wind zoomed its way across the lake. The leaves fluttered. Whoosh. A single leaf fluttered over the flame that was very much about to dissipate this very second. Then it proceeded to fly over Ria. Woof. It landed on her head. Ria went to brush it away without a second thought. That was the moment. What happened? Huh? The leaf had caught fire and Ria grimaced when she went to brush it off her hand. Are you alright? You're not burned. I see. Dang, that leaf did that much damage? That music was a little too dramatic for that moment. I thought like something cancer related was happening. I was like, oh god. Please no. I forgot about that. You're right. Oh, just when I spoke about Yaka not being present. You were given Sylvie's hair, weren't you? God dang. It was just a little leaf. How big was this leaf and fire? How? Oh, that sucks. I'm just thinking of like a bald spot in the back of her head or something. That sucks. That sucks. You look great. Oh. Yeah. Oh, right. She was wearing that outfit. Yes, you have that right. Looking at the bald spot in the back of your head, I'm begging you, cut it out. Dang it. That was Ria's face. She had Ria's face and was Ria on the inside, but I couldn't help but be shy in front of Maria. Can you shut your ass? Oh my god, you with commenters. It's been like almost 100 episodes and you're talking about commenters. We live in your head free. But this is our love nest right now. Almost left his girlfriend bald over a leaf.
もちろん。リアから言ってくれるなんて珍しいわね。だそうだ。今夜は鍋だぞ。夏季厳禁。まあいいか。他の子もいないし。
I guess all was well as long as I could take it easy. I was fine being alone with Ria, but I'd be a shy mess if I were alone with Maria. Right.
付き合ってるってあなたと市松さんが
Yeah. Oh yeah, guess we hadn't told her yet. That's rude. I'm not sure what you want me to say here. Because we're hopelessly in love? Yes. But I'm hopelessly in love with you already. At least it feels that way. Huh? Can't hear you. What's that? I can't hear you. Say it louder for me. Nice. God dang.
でも、そう。いいわよ別に。リアはもともと変な男に引っかかりそうだと思ってたわ。
Oh, little do you know. It was frustrating that she treated me like a weirdo so naturally.
そっか。リアに彼氏。
No. Maria has a boyfriend.
そっか。
She simmered down quickly enough. This woman really did love Ria. Well, sorry to say, but I wasn't about to take her concerns into mind. I wanted to make Ria happy, and dating me seemed to do just that. Yeah, you tell her in your head. I did want more, though. Yeah, like what? There's our jump cut thingy, or transition, or whatever you want to call it. What a nostalgic voice. I could hear the voices from the past. Okay, Maria's point of view. Got it. The golden colors that were etched across the sky that day still lingered in my mind. It made my heart ache whenever I thought about it. Ever since that day, I wanted to lead a beautiful, proud, simply golden life. But how did it all turn out again? I don't know.
どうして俺たちを裏切ったんだよ。
Afterward, in my pursuit of becoming my golden self. Oh no, this isn't Maria's point of view. Never mind. What was it that happened again? Find it interesting that they're revisiting this situation in this route. Because he only had done that in Reina's route, if I'm correct. What the heck? This is intense enough as it is, so let me focus. Crinkle. Kinkoi? Dang it! Another loser. I was feeling lucky today. Two. Shut up. It's all over once I get a gold one. Eventually. Dang it, would you stop making fun of me? No matter which color, huh? Why is this looking like it's ending, this route? What's going on? It's confusing. I don't like it. Or no, it's not confusing, excuse me. I just don't like it. I don't want it to end just like that, you know? I like it better when the ending is more predictable. Sometimes. I woke up. It was a dream. The time was 6:11 a.m. Radio calisthenics were worked into my muscle memory, huh? Perfect. Perfect? I thought we hated it. Not that I was going to do them, though. Okay. I squared away breakfast with some bread I had on one hand. On hand. Not one hand, a hand. On a hand. Hello? I headed into Ria's room. I skipped knocking at this time of day. She'd given me the privilege of watching her sleep, and she'd get angry if I woke her by knocking. But, oh, she wasn't here. Out on a morning walk? That does not seem like Ria. I wondered and took a peek outside and... oh, I knew exactly where she was. Tell us. Uh-oh, what's with the music? What's with the music? Oh, okay. It's kind of PTSD for me. Hello?
鍵つけたのね。
I guess I'm just worried about seeing her die again because it was already painful. I really, really don't want to do that again. One of the two people in the room gave me a less than pleasant greeting. And... the other person was playing the piano. Nice. Wow. She couldn't hold a candle to Sylvie, but... what do you mean by that? Really coming along, isn't she?
指は追いついてないけど、音感があるから曲として成立してるわね。ほんと、あの才能なんだから、もうちょっと真面目にやってくれれば。
She grumbled to herself.
おい、うるせえよ。
Oh, she stopped.
たく、人の演奏勝手に聞きに来て邪魔すんな。
Sorry.
ああ、集中力切れた。これ以上弾けない。よく言うわ。そこ以降の楽譜知らないだけじゃない。
You don't see Ria up this early too often.
カツラつけっぱで寝たんだけど、これ寝心地が悪い。髪があちこち絡んで。だいたいこの髪長さがおかしいんだよ。こんな日常生活に不便の出る髪があるか。その不自然さがいいんじゃない。
I get that. It has that Maria Bishop feel because it's not something you see every day.
なあ、これ切っていい？おかっぱくらいで。ダメよ。
No way!
びっくりした。
No way! It'd be a huge waste if you cut it.
それ特注なのよ。切っちゃダメ。今後のマリアのイメージに影響するわ。
It can't be that serious.
特注っつってももう作れないわけじゃないだろ。また新しく作るとして、今使ってるやつだけ。もうマリア・ビショップの名前が知られちゃってるんだから、下手に特別な注文をして、どこかから鍵付けられたら困る。神経質。
Okay.
なんとでも言って。マリア・ビショップに関することは、極力私のやり方に合わせると約束したはずよね。はあ、はいはい。
Phew, thank goodness. It's not gonna get cut.
なんでお前まで気にしてんだよ。たかがカツラだぞ。
But that hair's been with Maria all this time. It has Maria's will in it, I guess. Feels like it's just got some mysterious power in it. It's a sacred treasure at this point. Using scissors on it will incur divine punishment.
綾香、やっぱり切っちゃダメ。この髪なんかテレビ越しに毛質が宿ってそうで怖い。我慢して。お祓いの神主までなら呼ぶから。
No need. No need for that. Jogasaki went home that afternoon. We're finally alone again.
率直に言う。
Hmm? Something wrong? We finally had the place to ourselves again, but Ria didn't sound up for it. What was wrong? I asked, and
なんか位置の態度がいつもと違うから、マリアビショップっていう別のやつと位置がイチャついてるみたいな、そんな感じがして変な気分。
Understandable. Haha. She hit me where it hurt. It'd be a waste to try to defend myself, as I couldn't deny the way my heart raced whenever she dressed that way. So you're jealous of Maria? Oh, there. No need to pout, Ria-tan.
拗ねた結果、マリアビショップは今日限り人前に姿を現すことはなかった。
Sorry, I crossed the line. There was absolutely no beating Ria when she was in this getup.
ねえ、イチって黒髪ロングが好きなんだよね。
Yeah.
大変良い返事だ。ムカつく。
She was pouting. Oh man, I couldn't deny that her Maria getup hit all the right points for me. Besides, she'd see right through me if I even tried to lie about it. More importantly. But you're both the same person. Really?
そうだけどさ。
Whether it's your hair or clothes, it's still you. If I go a step further, your real hair color is completely different from either of your ways.
それは確かに。
Her natural hair color was closer to chestnut brown. Yet another different color. They are all unique in their own way. I generally like black hair more, but I love any color on you. Nice! You saved it. Does that make sense?
いまいち。
Maybe it was tough for her to understand. Wasn't there an oddly strange emphasis on color? But
ま、イチが好きって言うならそれでいいよ。色とりどりだよな。どうかした？
Nothing. It was like I heard something similar earlier. Where was it? A dream? Hold up. That must have gone over my head. I need to reread that. Oh, interesting. When she said there's something to each and every color, huh? That's literally what Chicken Nugget said in that dream. Okay. Interesting. In the dream I'd had this morning, I believe Chicken was there. And that made it too much of a pain to commit the memory. Each and every color. Something like that. That reminds me, you can't see colors, right?
まあな。
Her tumor was pressing on the area of her brain in charge of vision, so it was difficult for her to perceive most colors. It wasn't that she was blind, she could make out contours, so it didn't impede her mobility. She seemed to have difficulty with things written on paper, although she could apparently make out things on display since they had depth. And also, you can see light colors, specifically gold hues, because of how bright it is, right?
そうそう。んで、それとは真逆。黒もわかる。
Yeah. Her vision was composed of only gold and black. I wondered what that was like. I couldn't imagine it. Nor can I. Nor can I. Okay. The end of the year was approaching. Alright, the big cleanup's over. I'd been dragging it out for a while, but we were finally done with our end of the year clean spree. Mina-chan had bugged me about it like crazy. It had been a huge pain, but I was relieved to be done. Only Ria and I were in the storm, but there was noise. I went to check it out.
はい。ではありがとうございました。いえいえ、いつでもどうぞ。
Several people were on their way out, carrying a huge bag and ladder with them. There was also this older lady I had seen somewhere before.
リア、終わったわよ。
Oh, Natori?
わーい、Thank you。ナトリさんももういいから。ええ、困ったことがあれば何でも言いなさい。
And that lady left as well. Ria and I were alone in the dorm. Again!
ああ、イチ。そっちも掃除終わった？
Guess there's no need to ask. But were those cleaners just now?
あんま物持たないからいいけど、自分の部屋に知らねえ人が入るってやっぱ微妙な感じだな。ああいう業者の人さ、エアコン掃除の後それに使った水見せて、 こんなに汚れてましたってやるけど、俺の部屋のやつすげえ綺麗だったわ。なんでかなって思ったら、俺部屋にいるときはほぼ布団にくるまってるから、あんまりエアコン使ったことなかった。
Typo. You're underhanded.
なんで？世紀の歌姫マリア・ビショップがこの寒い時期に水仕事して風邪ひいて喉壊してもいいのか？
There's not much I can say when you put it that way. Geez, even a princess like Mina-chan did her own cleaning.
まあいいや。これで今年中にやることは全部片付いたし。
You did your homework too?
やらない。だから片付いた。食料の買い出しは片付けたぜ。つっても名取さんが買ってきてくれたんだけど。
There was lunch boxes of varying sizes by the entrance to Ria's room. She brought osechi for you?
手作りだって。あの人キャリアウーマンなのに変なとこ豆なんだよ。
Natori-san's your manager, right?
彩香もいい人用意してくれたわ。
Her manager had left 2 sets of lunch boxes, which meant there was a helping for me as well. She was a go-getter, and I could tell she cared for Ria dearly. I couldn't say whether it was Ria or Maria that she valued, however. I was thinking of taking my last shopping trip off the year today.
進められねえ天気だな。
Definitely. It was freezing out. And worse yet, there were calls for rain this afternoon. Not the wisest weather for a walk outdoors. Guess I'll take it easy for today.
今日もな。
Yeah.
いち、こっちこっち。名取さんからいいもんもらった。
You got it. She moved me to the sofa. Ria heated up some water.
ハリウッドセレブ御用達のスーパー高いココアだって。
Wow, sounds great. She poured me a large mug's worth.
はあ、いい香り。
The smell certainly does.
味は？俺味覚よくわかんねえんだけど。
Let me think. If I had to sum it up, I bet it's good for your figure. Huh? Bitterness and tartness are supposed to support your health and figure. Whose bright idea was it to make cocoa without sugar? Just enough to fake it, anyway. It was the perfect beverage to sit back and relax with. I put in heaps of sugar, then set my mug aside. Phew. When I was alone with Ria, it was so natural for me to just space out and enjoy the mellow mood we had going. Ria wasn't an especially active or lively person either. Even so, it made for a calming atmosphere. Just as we did on the rooftop when school was in session, lounging around together doing nothing suited us perfectly. We would watch movies and stuff together up until recently, but even that wasn't really necessary anymore. Russell.
こら、くすぐったい。
Har. Ria looked delighted when I touched her hair. This was a far better way to kill time than a movie. The year's nearly over. Sitting in silence did strike me as awkward, so I brought up the subject. Was there anything you didn't get a chance to accomplish this year?
教育者かおめえは。
I didn't think it hurt to ask. How was your year? Any regrets?
なんもないよ。やり残したどころか、小さい頃諦めた夢が2、3個一気に叶って、逆にいいのかなってくらいの1年だった。
How about that?
そっちは？
It had been a year of many losses. And a year where I had gained so much. If I go by positives and negatives, then I'm up by about 100 or so. There's nothing I've left undone.
そっか。この感じも好きだな。年末の今年やること全部終わってさっぱり終わっていける感じ。綺麗な終わり方。いつもの夕焼けを見てる時に似てる。
Ria was smiling. She seemed happy. But what she just said bugged me a little. I'm not sure how to put this. You seemed fixated on how things end. About clean or beautiful endings.
そう かな。そうかも。綺麗にくれていくのが好きなのかも。
Alright, stop doing this.
去り際、散り際、いなくなり方。そういうのが綺麗なのが好き。
Are you some kind of samurai?
ああ、それだな。最後は華々しく戦場でとか、栄誉のために切腹をとか。俺、侍の生まれ変わりなのかも。
Have Sylvie teach you about them next time you see her. She loves all that samurai and ninja stuff.
そうする。
Ria plopped against my shoulder.
俺も綺麗に終わりたいな。
Alrighty, stop it.
満たされてなくてもいい。後悔のないように。俺の人生は自信を持って金色でした。一番綺麗な色でしたって言って。
That right? That was Ria's view on life, and maybe also how she viewed death. And I thought she was right. I felt similar. You should aim to be golden in life, and if your final moments were the same, then I was sure that would be the greatest life imaginable. You should aim to be golden.
どうして俺たちを裏切ったんだよ。
どうして。
金のマークは当たったのか。
金のマークが当たらなくても。イチ？
It's nothing. The way she spied at my face was like she was asking, what's wrong? Likely because I went quiet out of nowhere. Good question. What was wrong with me? It was just... I got a little worried. Back in the day, I thought the same as you, and focused solely on being golden. But I can't help but think that just led to a less than great ending for me.
不安になること言うなよ。
Oh, but it's all a matter of perspective. I was able to meet Sylvie because things went south in the past. That's why I don't think you're incorrect. Same for the old me. The same for the old me who messed up. But, you know, I hugged your shoulder tightly. Ria quietly listened. When that's all, I think I get kind of worried.
だから不安になるって。
Sorry. Before we knew it, the predicted rain from today's forecast had begun to fall. And I was just about to say what a beautiful moment they were having. And then it just went out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. Pretty hard at that.
この振りの強さ、これ頭にくるやつだな。
Ria shrugged. Her terrible migraines were often caused by a change in atmospheric pressure or something when it rained, which is why she was always sleeping. She looked bothered. Was it because of what we just talked about? Let's get you back in my room. I'll sing a lullaby or something until a certain someone dozes off. Would you like a lap pillow better?
まあか。背中撫でてくれりゃいいよ。行こう。
Interesting scene. I gently rode Ria's back until she fell asleep. Just as she'd said, her black hair was far too long and flowed off to the side. All the while, neither of us spoke. Part of me regretted what I'd said earlier. The whole idea of, was there anything else that could be done for Ria's health that not even the greatest advancements in modern medical science could help? It was a thoughtless, spur-of-the-moment comment. Had I lost my cool when I remembered what happened in the summer? Maybe I had, and I was traumatized by it. Man, I was pathetic. Not at all. But Ria wanted to lead a cool life, then end it the same way. Even if that was how she wanted it, Yes. Huh. Interesting. I have no idea what to expect in this shoot. I'm just like, it rained all night long. Although it let up in the morning, there were no signs of the sun coming out anytime soon. It was looking like the last troublesome low pressure system of the year was going to stick around for a little while longer. Well, I was sure it would clear up by tomorrow. This personally made me for a good excuse for me to not go home before the year was through. And the lively one is back.
低気圧のせいで今年はこちらで年を越さなきゃいけないそうなの。困ったものです。すげえ確率だな、おい。
That's great to hear. Is it?
シルビーいんの？私も残ればよかった。
It was just a coincidence. There's no way you could have known.
今からでもそっち。無理だ。夜に同じ町で集まって初詣だ。
We can just meet up when the new term starts.
まあだけどね。
I'm going to hang up now. I've got something to do.
何？
We're making the super high grade beef, so we brought in the sukiyaki for dinner. So we've got to get that ready.
やっぱ行くそっち。
Have fun with your friends. See you. Is there anything I can help with?
味を見てください。すき焼きとやら作り方はネットで分かりましたが、食べたことがないので味が分かりかねます。
Okay. I helped out Ellis-san, who was in charge of the cooking. Yay.
その間シルビーは散歩してきなさいですって。
Who said that?
私はお料理するの手伝っちゃダメって。
Oh.
失礼しちゃうわ。シルビーって料理下手なの？お菓子しか作ったことないけれど、失敗したことなんてほとんどないわ。毎回みんな美味しいって言って食べてくれるのよ。100人とか1000人がみんな。
I love your confidence.
作りすぎるパターンね。それはそれで迷惑だわ。でもおかげで相馬くんと一緒の時間ができたわ。まあな。一曲プレゼントしてくれよ。了解。相馬くんはプレゼントしてくれないの？それを狙って歌詞のついてる曲を選んで演奏しているのだけど。やだ。また一緒に演奏がしたいわ。クリスマスは楽しかったじゃない。わかるけどさ、今喉に自信ねえの。そんな本格的じゃなくても気軽に入ってきてくれればいいのに。こんな風にぺちゃくちゃおしゃべりしてても指は完璧に外さないお前と違って、俺は歌うのは体力削るくらい集中しなきゃダメなんだよ。今の状態で入っていける自信ない。俺のプライドのためにもやらない。それもそっか。相馬くん、私と違って真面目だものね。でもまたいつかやりたいわ。クリスマスみたいに2人で。ねえねえ相馬くん、ソルティレージでね、王室の楽団派が定期的にコンサートをやるのだけれど、ゲストとして出てみない？あれか。あれ出てみないって出ていいもんじゃねえだろ。格式とかそういうので。そうね、審査は厳しいけれど、相馬くんなら一発合格よ。保証するわ。どっちにしろパース。釣れない。どうかした？いや、続けて。はいはい。悩み事？そういえばさっきからオーロと微妙にギクシャクしているわね。
Over here noticing? Huh?
わかる？私たちが来て歓迎してくれたのがその証拠よ。相馬くんがオーロと2人の時間を邪魔されたら、邪魔すんなってタバコを押し付けてくるはずだわ。んなことしたら俺二度と歌えない体にされるだろう、あの護衛の騎士に。何があったの？
I thought Oda was in the room as well. Ah, what the heck?
ギクシャクってわけじゃないんだ。
Because there's no way she'd say this in front of him.
俺、やっぱりもうマリアは引退するべきだったって思ってさ。ナヌですって？びっくりした。あと、ナヌをそんな丁寧に言うやつ初めて見た。
So politely, for real.
もともとお前とのクリスマスが最後のつもりだったんだよ。こっちもきつかったけど、なんとか間に合わせてさ。そうなの。ありがとう。あれよかっただろ？素敵な時間だった。うん。だから俺、あれが最後でいいかなって思ったんだ。一番の目的を果たして、俺は大満足で。マリア・ビショップの最後の仕事があれなら、最後に作り出した時間があれなら、それはすごく綺麗だと思った。そうね。だからあれで終わりがベストだと思ったんだけど、でもその後、1に行っちゃったんだよ。もうちょっと続けるって。そうなの？お前のせいだぞ。お前らが言うからなんかイチとダンスする流れになって、それでもう頭ポーってなって、イチが喜ぶことしたいなって思って、気がついたら口約束してた。もうちょっとやるかもって。なるほど。相馬くんの中のオーロ好き好き細胞を刺激してしまったのね。お尻つねらないで。それで困ってたんだ。あれよりいい引き際ってあるのかなって。で、それを昨日イチに言った。オーロはなんて？俺は間違ってない。でもあいつは昔同じことしててダメになっちゃったから心配だって。さあ、あいつ何が言いたかったんだろう。
Oh? Okay.
Hmm. 私は相馬くんが正しいと思うわ。私もね、ピアノこんな風に弾けるのはきっと今が最後。今が最高の時だと思うの。
Wow, that's interesting.
学校にいるうちは好きなように弾いていられるけれど、大人になって本格的に公務を行うようになれば、練習の時間はなくなるし、弾く曲も選べなくなる。あのクリスマスが一番だったかもしれない。私の人生で一番うまく演奏できたのは、あれが私と相馬くんの最高の時、ゴールデンタイムだったかもしれない。
I'm getting so much chills. Wow.
だよな。でもね、金色の時は一番美しいけれど、それ以外の時が美しくないとは思わないの。なんていうのかしら。日本は特にそうじゃない？キラキラ輝いている時が一番だけれど、わびさび？最高の時を過ぎて、いつかそれを懐かしむ日が来て、それでも相馬くんと一緒に演奏できたら、それはそれで素敵だと思うわ。 私も相馬くんもどちらもおばあちゃまになって、私はピアノに指がついていかなくなって、相馬くんは喉どころか大きな声も出せなくなって、それでも相馬くんと一緒に演奏できたら、それってとても綺麗な時間だと思うの。わびさびの意味とは違うかもだけれど。
いや、いいよ。俺もわびさびなんて知らねえし。よくわかったから。ありがとう、シルビー。
That was a beautiful speech.
お腹が空いてきちゃった。ね、戻らない？すき焼きが待っているわ。
Aww.
まだ昼だろ。あれ夕飯じゃねえのかよ。
じゃあお菓子がないか見てきましょう。
はいはい。焼きおにぎりくらいごちそうしてやる。来いよ。
すき焼きというのは
Oh my god! That's what it was that I tried. That's what it was. It wasn't. Oh my god. I believe when I came back from Japan recently, I was talking about how I ate something with a raw egg and I was very suspect about it, just like Ellen. And it was actually really good. Sukiyaki is really good. With a raw egg on top. You got really good fried, like you toss some meat and like you grill some meat, you got veggies, you got tofu, you got a whole lot of stuff going on. And then you throw a raw egg on top and I was like, ugh, like no way I could eat that. I ate it. I was fine. I was fine. I was worried that I was going to get sick or something. But yo, that was such a beautiful moment that they had. I really liked that. I had chills the entire time. I felt my eyes wanting to get watery. I really freaking liked that. That was so nice. But this was a good episode, and I think this is a good time to stop it because I need to wrap it up. It's getting closer for me to go to bed already, unfortunately. I really thought it'd be over by this episode, you know? But maybe on the next episode. I feel the end coming very close. This whole thing with Maria, though, talking about stars shine the brightest in the last moments. I don't want to hear any of that talk anymore. And I definitely don't want to see her die again. Oh, man. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know that by hitting that like and subscribing if you haven't already done so. And now, any other last thoughts? No, I don't. I said what I needed to be said. Anyways, once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. It's been awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video as always. Y'all stay safe. And until next time.